Welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. We've got two new segments. We've got a kind of, I don't know, what is it? We're going to be talking about Kai Havertz. Yeah, well, I'm not going to be talking about him. We're going to be reading some new segments from another perspective about the sign of Kai Havertz. And we might be talking about Declan Rice, but I can't promise we might not be. But definitely we're going to be talking about this gentleman over here. This guy over here, there's been some news about him and Arsenal and something about money as well. But we're going to get into this one on the other side of this music intro. Yes, indeedy. Welcome back again to Cannon Fodder TV, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. It is a Friday afternoon show over here on Cannon Fodder TV. And as usual, for the last time, we're streaming simultaneously on Guna Matters. So I'm not sure whether Glenn is watching now, but it's been a pleasure to do the collaborations maybe, but we've been streaming simultaneously from Cannon Fodder TV right onto his platform, Guna Matters. So if you are watching, I don't know, on the platform, from his platform that is, make sure that you do go over and subscribe on his platform because we've noticed there's been a bit of a steep incline on his subscriber accounts. He's surpassed the 200 subscriber mark, and long may that continue. In regards to Cannon Fodder TV, all you have to do is just click the like button. It says it's somewhere down here. In a live chat, if you want to come into a live chat, click well, somewhere in the live chat and let us know your thoughts about this guy over here. Yeah, Jurrien Timber and the other guys peeping over. It's that Kai Havertz and Declan Rice somewhere over here, poking up his nose there. There you go. All right. So yes, up on the front, first we're going to be talking about Jurrien Timber. Where is Jurrien Timber? Where is he? Well, I know he's there, but here he is. Jurrien Timber. And the news of today, Arsenal agreed to sign Ajax star Jurrien Timber. The London Giants have been very active so far in the early stages of the summer transfer window, and they have already made a sign of Kai Havertz from rivals Chelsea. A deal was almost in place for West Ham's Declan Rice. And the Dutch journalist actually just speaking about Jurrien Timber. Timber was deemed a top target for Man United rivals, I guess they are, last summer. But he made the decision to continue at Ajax. He was now opted for a bigger challenge in the Premier League with Arsenal and should be a fantastic signing for us. It is unclear where the 20 euro could play for Arsenal. Central defensive positions seem locked out with William Saliba and Gavin Magalhães forming a fantastic partnership so far for the recent campaign. Timber has also made a fair share of appearances from the right back position in his young career, and he could be seen as a competitor for Ben White and Takehiro Tomiyasu. His fine distribution skills could earn him regular minutes, but in the totality, we know it's going to be up to the main man himself. Who is the main man? Well, the main man is Mikel Arteta, isn't it? So yeah, that's all I've got to say. I've got nothing to say much more than that. Jurrien Timber appears that he'll be coming to Arsenal very, very soon to a cinema screen somewhere near you. Anyhow. And the player, just been checking out some content, some news segments from different sources, and of course, Guna Matters has also been sending me some bits and pieces about Kai Havertz. I've just finished watching a video from ESPN Sports, and they are going in on the Kai Havertz sign. Listen, it's not his fault. It's not his fault. I say again, it's not his fault. But here's a quick overview. So Arsenal boss Mikel Arteta wanted big signings and wanted them done very early in the summer. and he's not far from getting exactly what he wants. The Gunners confirmed the sign of a forward Kai Havertz from Chelsea on Wednesday, landed a German international for an initial fee of £65 million, potentially rising to £70 million with add-ons. Now, with Havertz in the bag, two more signs are en route. Firstly, Declan Rice with a deal agreed with West Ham, and only the finer details of the £105 million transfer to be ironed out. And we know that Man City made one bid, and they kind of came out for some reason, and we just spoken about Jurrien Timber. Now, Kai Havertz, the stats, they don't blow you out of the water, or they don't blow him out of the water. 3 seasons at Chelsea, hadn't scored more than 30 goals in total. Where does he play? I don't know. Where is he going to play? Whose position is he coming in to compete for? Who? Now, I don't think that Mikel Arteta would take up the invite to come on California TV. And quite right, he doesn't have to. But I would like to know, where is he? Whose position is he coming in for? And what position? Is it a number 8? Is it number 9? Is it number 10? And you know clearly enough that the midfield has been the Achilles heel for Arsenal. I wouldn't probably agree with Alex. We did a collaboration yesterday that it was the goals that did us. It was a bit of the defence, but the defence was, just barraged because the midfield couldn't withstand, the force of the top teams. Actually, came at the crunch time, we crumbled. So it's been the midfield that's been the Achilles heel for Arsenal. And so you buy a player like Kai Havertz. Is he supposed to be a straight swap for Granit Xhaka? Then he needs to learn to defend. You're asking a relatively attacking player to defend, because that's what's needed in the midfield. Strong, young, robust midfielders. Kai Havertz is not that kind of player. He's an attacking, he's an attacking player. The left, again, Martinelli. And number 10, Martin Odegaard. I'm really, really confused with the Kai Havertz signing. So I don't know, maybe someone can come in the live chat and let me know, whose position is he coming to compete for? Is he a game changer of a player? I just don't see it with Kai Havertz. And like I said in the news segment there, we spent a lot of money on Kai Havertz, £17 million. That's £2 million short of our previous record signing. I tell you what, Nico Pepe must be thinking, thank the Lord. Yeah, no eyes on me anymore. I'm no longer the record signer at Arsenal. Now I can go about my business. But yeah, I don't know, man. I really, really don't know on this one. And actually, these have been the only 2 new segments running on the show here. I know it's a surprise show. I'm off work. Yeah, you probably kind of realize that because I'm here doing this segment here. But yeah, someone can come in the live chat and let me know where is he supposed to be playing, Kai Havertz. I'm befuddled. I'm confused. I just don't know. I don't know. We know the midfield needs beefing up. Kai Havertz is not that player. He's not that player. Again, unless Mikel Arteta can send us an email or come to the live chat and tell us, of course that's not going to happen, is it? It's not going to happen. You can see he's peeing over here. He's peeping over there. Yeah, Kai Havertz and Declan Rice. So yes, again, just a quick heads up, we are streaming for the last time on Gunamat's platform. Go over and subscribe to his channel. But on Canal 4 TV, all you have to do is just click the like button. It just says it somewhere down here. Oh, somewhere here. There you go. It says it there. So we've just been talking about this gentleman over here, Jurrien Timber. Arsenal one step closer, not one step beyond, one step closer to getting him over the line. And would you be happy if we only signed 3 players? And the 3 players were Kai Havertz, Jurrien Timber and Declan Rice. Would you be happy in this transfer window? I think I might put it now as a next poll question. Now, talking about poll questions, the latest poll question that we had here, just trying to remind myself, what was it about? Ah, yes. Who are the most important signings now? So, which is the most important signing? Would have been the Kai Havertz, Declan Rice, Jurrien Timber, or Caicedo. He won't be coming to Arsenal. Anyway, so yeah, so we've received 1,600 votes. Thank you for that. These numbers are astronomical. 8 comments and 41 likes. So we're kind of getting to the point where we were in January. So a few more likes, maybe a couple more comments, and maybe 1 or 2 more votes. But thank you for that. So here are the numbers, and the question is, which is the most important signing in this transfer window? So on 4% of the votes, Kai Havertz. 7% of the votes, Jurrien Timber. 12% of the votes, Moises Caicedo. I kid you not. And 77% of the votes went to Declan Rice. Misguided lot. You're all misguided. All misguided. I sound a bit congested, don't I? Okay, I'm going to go into that. I think what I could probably do now, let me go on our Twitter feed and see if there's been any comments there. Any comments? Any retweets or tweets? Tweet! Okay. Alright, so quickly retweet this out that we are live and direct. There we go. Right, so there's not been any retweets or comments there on our Twitter platform. And then, so which leads me to believe that I can now go into the live chat and see who's joining us on this one over here on Cannon 4 TV on this Friday. Junior, good afternoon to you, or good morning. I think Kai will fit into Arsenal's systematic play alongside Rice. Both will make a formidable force. Timber will add more spice to the way Arsenal play. Yeah, but maybe you don't understand what I'm trying to say. So Kai Havertz comes in. Who comes out? What I mean, is it where? Where? Are you saying to me it's going to be that player we got from Brighton? I don't know. You know, whose position is he coming in to compete for? Yeah, so he comes in, and who's got to come out? Oops. Spare a thought for Balogun. He can be in the mix for Jesus. Let's see. Well, Junior, I understand. I would love Florian Balogun to be in the mix, competing for that position there. But I guess from what I've read earlier this week, I don't think Balogun's come back to Arsenal because apparently he said that he's not going to be put out on loan. He knows that for a fact. So you would think that Arsenal would like to recall him and put him in the mix and see how he gets on. But it seems like that's not going to happen. So yeah, spare a thought for Florian Balogun. William Lavia too. Okay. Sorry, but it's just been someone's just. Anyway, sorry. We need Lavia too if Arsenal can afford it. The last time I did a news segment on Romeo Lavia, £40 million, 45 million pounds for a 19-year-old. I think probably had 1 season with Southampton, relegated. Shouldn't cost that much. But like I'm saying, we know the midfield has been the Achilles heel, the weakest point in the setup in the team there. And now we've got a Declan Rice who's more robust, younger, and more mobile. You probably think that we could probably keep Thomas Partey. Thomas Partey won't stay. He won't stay. So what's happened? We've bought Kai Havertz. That's what we've done. We've bought Kai Havertz. To me, it doesn't make any sense. Carl, good afternoon to you, fella. Thank you for sending me those messages in the DM. Yeah, really appreciate that. Carl, our resident Liverpool supporter. Oops. Also spending big money. So when do Liverpool start spending big? But you have shown you don't. It's not necessarily so. It ain't necessarily so. Just because you spend a lot of money doesn't guarantee you anything, really, does it, Carl? I mean, Alexis McAllister. Why couldn't we have gotten a Mr. McAllister? I mean, we got that other Alexis, and he bailed us and went to Man United. But just because we spent big money doesn't guarantee that we're going to be anywhere closer to Man City next season. In 2034. Oh, God. Kennedy, good afternoon. Says at least we have done great business. Arsenal need to spend more. We tied being last stock. It's time to challenge. All right, okay, yeah. And that's the good thing in this transfer window, I would say, that we've done our business relatively quicker compared to previous seasons. We've spent a lot of money, record signing £105 million. We're almost gotten 3 signs over the line. So that's the good part. But the question is, would you be happy if these were the only signs that Arsenal made? So you know what, can I do it now? Oh, I can't do it now, can I? I can't do it now. So I'm going to have to put that on the poll. On the poll. Let me put it here. So bear with me a second. So again, the latest question is, if Arsenal only signed these 3 players, would you be happy with the business we did in this transfer window? To kind of shorten that question, isn't it? Oh, let's have a look. The text poll. All right. Okay. Are 3 signings enough? Are 3 signings enough? Choose only one. A straight yes or no. All right. I know what's going to happen. Are 3 signings enough? Pow. Okay. All right. Can I go back into the live chat? Please? But Kennedy, thank you for that. England all out in cricket. Want to know that, Carl? Thank you. I was hoping just to be resting up a little bit later and watching some test match cricket. No, thank you very much. I didn't want to know that. Didn't want to know. Yeah, he did say that. Cool. I just hope he will feature. Yes. Hope we can sell Holding. He really messed up towards at the end of the season. Gone, just saying. Junior, I understand what you're saying, but Rob Holding he's an ultimate professional. He never complains, and he is after all just a squad player. We're going to need squad players coming in the Champions League. And when you think about the person who he replaced because that defender got injured, William Saliba. They're difference in quality. But anyway, it's your opinion. No, but we need last 4 more. Ah, right, okay. But do you know what? Give us Alexis McAllister. Give us Mr. McAllister. I'll be happy with that. Arsenal will get Timber. Yes. Timber! Arsenal should sign Mane. Well, what's happened to Mane, man? This is not. There was a segment on YouTube about Sadio Mane. He won and had all the trophies he won, but not Arsenal, Liverpool, and he went to the Bundesliga, and yeah, I'm just saying. Yes, because they were showing they were serious about the intentions. I still believe or think we need to buy at least 1 more additional player. And also, again, speaking to Aguna Matters, we haven't sold anyone yet. Yeah. Test match cricket. You just spoilt my afternoon now, Carl. I'm joking. Holding's the average player at best. But yeah, he is. He is. Oh, wow. So we need 4 or 5 players at least. Right. So far we've signed one. One is a little bit closer, and everyone we still need to get the bits and pieces sorted out. So in actual fact, we've only signed one player. That's Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz. All right. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's have a look and see if there's been anyone who voted. Let's see if anyone voted. Oh, all right, we've got 6 votes. 6 votes have come in. And the question is, are 3 signings enough? Choose only one. That's probably the shortest question I've asked. Are 3 signings enough? Out of 6 votes so far, 17% say yes. Are you crazy? And 83% of the votes say no. 3 signings will not be enough. I think we need a backup for Saka as well. Yes, we do. Andre, well said. Well said. Again, I can't bear watching another season of Bukayo Saka getting kicked left, right, and centre. You know, black and blue. The manager not realising it's time to take him off. You know, so you're right. We need a backup for Bukayo Saka. Ingham Bolden, I'm not saying. It's already been sport, man. It's already been sport. You know, I had to go up very quickly, go to the shops, do something, and come back. I thought, let me just lay down on the sofa and watch some cricket. And you spoilt it for me now, Carl, man. You spoilt it. It's all been sport. I'm going to tell my mummy of you now. Anyway, 13 votes now. Midfielder player with Rice as well. And that's what I said. That's what I said. We could have done without Kai Havertz. We could have done without him. And it's just so funny. At ESPN Sports, what's his name? Kieran Gibbs was featured on the ESPN segment. And he was saying that, you know, I can't see it. I mean, there are some players who, you know, can prove you wrong, but that role there was so integral to the way Arsenal plays. You know, when you've got a player who can able to make the defining pass or change in the game, your Fabregases, your Rosickis, your Carzolas, in that position there, Kai Havertz is not that player. Kai Havertz is not that player. And then Kieran Gibbs said, do you know what? I'm not sure whether Kai Havertz is probably thinking to himself, wow, how did I manage to get this deal done? How did I end up here? Kai Havertz, dear me. Kieran Gibbs made me laugh, man. You know, how did I get this deal done? You know, I had 3 terrible seasons at Chelsea. How did I do this? God, 70 million pounds. Oh, my days. Kennedy says we need to get rid of some uncoachable players. 3 is not enough. Kennedy, I completely agree with you. And Good Matters is in the house. Hey Alex, how is it, brother? It's all good, man. It's all good. We've just been chomping on the bits about Kai Havertz and the video I saw on ESPN Sports featuring Kieran Gibbs. And he was just saying that role there over the years when he was playing there, it was a very important position to play. He named so many players, you know, Rosicky, Carzola, Fabregas. Kai Havertz is not anywhere near those players there. And Kieran Gibbs said, but you know, Kai Havertz is probably, what is he thinking to himself? Is he thinking, oh, how did I manage to sign for Arsenal? Most likely. Because he didn't have the best of seasons at Chelsea. Hasn't had the best of seasons. But anyway. So the Ashes has its benefits. Don't tell me about cricket. I'm going to watch some cricket later on, man. Yeah, no, just joking. As long as the holding doesn't mark the referee. Squadron Mustafi. I mean, that image, man, of him marking the referee. What was he thinking, man? What was he thinking? God damn. Also, definitely need to have a good backup for Saka, but who? There you go, Glenwyn. Because again, we need competition for all the positions, and again, rotation. Lack of rotation also cost us last season, as well as the other thing we spoke about, Glenwyn. But who to play in that position there? To compete for that position there on the right hand side. We need to get 5 players this window and a whole load of them out. Fungo Moses, thank you for that. Kieran Gibbs should ask Havertz, what is your thoughts, bro? How did you get it? Well, yeah. I'm sure Kieran Gibbs knows somebody who knows Kai Havertz, or maybe he's probably heard something. Maybe he's heard something that maybe Kai Havertz probably thinking, wow, how did I end up at Arsenal, man? How did this happen? Because when you look at the video that he's done there, he's got this look of surprise on his face. The shirt's for me. The 29 shirt, the red and white of Arsenal is for me. I don't know how that happened, man. I really don't know how that happened. Alrighty. Now let me just tune in for the last time on the poll question. And the poll question is, are 3 signings enough? If the window were to close now, as it is, 3 signings, would you be happy? Would you be happy? That's all I'm saying. Right, we have received 34 votes now, but the numbers haven't changed that much. The numbers have not changed. So the question is again, are 3 signings enough? Choose only one, a yes or no. 34 votes. 18% say yes. 3 signings are enough. And if I find out who the 80% are, I'm going to come and sort you out. What are you thinking about, man? 18% voted yes. Anyway, 82% are on the right side and say that no, 3 signings are not enough. Okay, so just a few more minutes, people, because I want to go and watch some cricket. Carl. Thank you, Carl. We have Nelson that will reach higher heights, but he has to get into the Premier League side against Brighton, Burnley, Luton, and perhaps Spurs and Chelsea. Good shout, actually. Oops. Oh, what's happened here? Gary, good morning to you, because you're stateside. You should have stayed on our side in England, but you went stateside to live in stateside. But good morning to you. You ain't got no work today? Nothing more important to do than to listen to me, Gary? I'm only joking. All right. It's 6.5, 6, huh? What? At the moment. Ooh. If I also get 5 signings, that's good business. Junior, but it depends who the signings are. It depends who the signings are. Imagine signing 5 Draculas. Yeah, imagine that. Will we be happy if we sign 5 Draculas? Ho, 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 ho. It depends who the players are, Junior, man. Come on. They've got to be quality signings. Not any old body. They might even try and sign Glenwyn. Just saying. Timber will make it 4. How's that? How? Declan Rice, Havertz, Timber. So what do you mean? What do you mean, Carl? Declan Rice is joining Arsenal. Tamina, good afternoon. I voted yes because I want Liverpool to get Timber. Carl, I didn't realise he was a target last year for Man United. I didn't realise. But he chose to stay one more season with Ajax, which is shows maturity, man. Liverpool. All right, so how are you doing today? I'm doing good today, Tamina. I hope you're well, brother. On vacation. That's no excuse, man. I mean, Canon 4 TV that good that you'd like to just come and live chat on your vacation, Gary? Just say, man. Just saying. I'm just joking. I have a theory of a time Ivan Tony, bro. I'm going to make a little video about it and we'll upload it. Oh, okay. Question: will it be controversial? If it's not controversial, we're not interested, bro, man. I'm only joking. I think we need a Caicedo and Lavia. Now, if you're telling me that we buy with the last bit of money we have in the war chest, if you're telling me, Alex, I say, yeah, what? Alex, yeah? We're going to sign these two players, Romero Lavia and Moises Caicedo. What? Really? Then I would say, all right. All right. I'm a traditionalist. Make the team difficult to beat, difficult to break down, and then you might stand a chance. But everyone, remember back in the days when you were youngsters, nobody wanted to defend, innit? All right, where's the goalkeeper? No, we're playing rush goalkeeper. Rush goalie. Right, okay. Everyone's attacking, no one's defending. So let's look to make Arsenal difficult to beat, difficult to break down. And we might just stand a chance. Might just stand a chance. I mean, George Graham did it. Didn't do any harm, innit? I mean, the football wasn't all that pretty at times. But what's the most important thing? That you challenge and you win major trophies. It can't surely be all about pretty football. Because pretty football doesn't always guarantee you major honours. Just ask Mikel Arteta. 3 seasons, we've been playing pretty football, and we won the FA Cup, yeah, with a Unai Emery squad of players. But apart from that, let the grey matter start to whirl around, Mikel Arteta. Make Arsenal difficult to beat. A double pivot of Romero and Moses, I'm liking that. I'm liking that. I mean, we might have to sacrifice something. Yeah, I mean, Declan Rice who can go forward and try to do the interceptions, and I don't know, Martin Odegaard. There's a little bit of a flair player there, but the defense we've got that on a lockdown. It's been the midfield. A Kai Havertz for me just doesn't do it. Doesn't do it. But that's just my opinion. But I'm liking that, man. Andre, I'm liking that. Ace, what's happening, brother? What's happening? Ariel, yes, and Fenerbahce SKR Gula. If we sign these two, I would be over the moon and say we 100% had the best window out of everyone. But Ace, the thing is, and I'm not sure why that is. The scouts that we have, maybe they're just limited in their vision because they have a vision and they're probably looking in a direction where it's tiresome of looking in that direction. If we can see certain players that would beef up the squad, not only in numbers, but in quality, why can't they see that? Why can't they see that? There's literally no excuse now. With social media, with the technology that we have, you don't have to send someone to another country. You speak to someone over there, get the video footage of the player, get them on a blower, get them on the phone, do a trial with them. There is literally no excuse now. We can see it, but they can't see it. And I always get the impression that we are not interested. That's the fan base. If the player is not worth, let's say, upwards of 50 or 60 million, then for some reason the player's no good. That player, because there's no more zeros on how much he's valued, we shouldn't be interested in that player. It should not matter. Whoops. It should not matter. So, anyway. Oops. I think Mane will go to... What makes you say that? I don't think so. I don't think he will. I'll take Lafayette and Diaby at the last two. They wouldn't cost that much money. They wouldn't cost a lot of money, would they? Listen, I watched the head-to-head between the performance of three players, Partey, Caicedo, and Lavia. Very similar. Ah, okay. Again, Romeo Lavia is valued at £45 million. Shouldn't cost that much money. Caicedo, well, we've spoken about it, haven't we, Glenwyn? And Thomas Partey seems to be going in the opposite direction, leaving Arsenal. Tony himself is controversial. Yes, he is. Enough said. Enough said, man. Cool, bro. All good. Yeah. Nice one, Ace, man. Nice one. Yeah, we can defend our whole season, man, and score 50 goals, but concede nothing. That's the way I see things, anyway. You know, I know I've posed this question before. Would you rather play pretty football and almost never win major honours, or would you rather play rough, one-dimensional football, maybe two-dimensional football, and win major honours? And then you might say, "But why can't we have both?" But that's not the way of Arsenal now, is it? That's not the Arsenal way of now. It has to be about a passage of plays. You know, stick to this. This is what I'm asking you to do. This is what you have to do, because we don't have a plan B. There is no plan B. So this is how we're going to be playing like that. But it hasn't yielded any major honours. Sacrifice habits. You said it, man, not me, man, not me. I'm a better scout than what we have, man. I'm invited to a grassroots match to show my mojo and perhaps get to an agency introduction. You know, we sometimes we joke. You know, I've got even James Rowe. You know, who knows about Dutch football, even more so about European football, and he can spot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players who'd be ideal. But the problem is, because they're not household names, our fan base will turn our noses up these players. Think, oh, who's that player? Who is he? Never heard of him. Is he on FIFA? Is he on FIFA? Is he on esports? You know, is he on that console game? If he's not, then I'm not interested. And that's the problem. We turn up our noses at players who are not valued that high, and they might just do a job for us. But we just, you know, anyway. All right, people, just a few more minutes and I'm going to shut this one down. I want to watch some cricket, Carl. I'd rather play the best football. You'd rather play the best football and not win major honours? I've got to disagree with you, man. I disagree. Oops, what's happened there? What's happened there? Oh, all right, I've got to close this. That's what's happened there. I want Liverpool to sign Barella. And the funny thing is, someone mentioned Barella, or the day before yesterday, I think it might have been Ace. Barella, Thuram, really? Szoboszlai? Yeah. I mean, I remember, was it 2 seasons ago, we were linked to Szoboszlai, and that went quiet. So are you going to use the bottle with... Oh, dear me. I'll tell you what, a quick story. In our physical education lesson on, what was it, Wednesday, the children were showing them how to hit the ball along the ground but with a straight bat. I thought, well, you know, I played a little bit of cricket, not at a high level. I was just trying to show them the technique. And the PE teacher said, sir, you play cricket? I said, yeah, I got the scar to prove it. So what do you mean? I said, yeah, I got hit in the eye. He said, what, by the bat? I said, not the bat, man. He said, oh, cricket ball. I said, yeah, a real cricket ball. Back in the day, indoor training, didn't pick up the ball. Bouncer, whap. I've got a scar just over here. I cracked my eye socket. Well, I didn't crack it. There was the bowler. Yeah. That's the story. That's the story. So I might just use the bottle of wine. And Glenwyn, there is still a little bit of wine in there, man. But I think we need a top up. It's the weekend. Very definitely looks quality. Yes, he does. Again, where's the scouting network, man? Where is the scouting network? When Arsenal on fire, they're unstoppable. Yep. Okay. Oops. Maybe I have this as plan B. Glenn, I take it that you don't rate Havertz. Carl, behave yourself. All right, I'm going to wrap up the show, man. I'm wrap up the show. I don't want to miss out the cricket, man. Go through these ones very, very quickly. He's a joker. As a kid came out of the school dinner door, my teacher threw the cricket bat, hit me in the eye. I think mine was a little more painful than yours, actually. I didn't cry, I just went down. I said, oh, blood. All right. And when I saw my face, cut open. Oh, my goodness. I was quite young. And I remember my mum was very, very upset. Very, very upset with the coach. And he said, but it wasn't out. Look at my son. I think, oh, my goodness. And I had to go out on a date the next day. I remember I was wearing sunglasses, and the girl, I remember she said, "Oh, what happened?" I said, "Oh, the ball hit me in the eye." And she said, "Can I see?" I took it off. She goes, "Oh, look at your face." Oh my days, those were the days, man. Those were the days. It's no joke as I'm taking this challenge, bro. I want to push myself as we have so much talent and no direction. I know, I know, I know. Hey, behave yourself. Lunch. I don't want to know. I don't want to know, man. I don't want to know. Do you know what, people? I'd rather not say. I might upset some people, Carl. I might upset some people, so I'd rather not say. Anyway, people, we have come to an end on this one. 40 odd minutes and counting. Yeah, just very interesting. Yeah, man. Jurrien Timber hasn't broken the bank. 40 odd million pounds. Arsenal a little bit closer to signing the second signing. Yeah, after Kai Havertz. Underwhelming signing for me, man. Underwhelming. But who knows? Do miracles exist? I guess I've got to believe because I am a Christian. But the Kai Havertz, I just can't see that happening. Can't see it happening. Anyway, yeah, thank you for that, people. Enjoy the remnants of your day, your evening, your afternoon, whatever or wherever you are. I will be back, not later on today. I don't think so. No, I won't. I'm going to relax and enjoy myself after, yeah, watching the cricket. Thank you, Carl, for that. Thank you for that. And I've got to get back into the garden as well. Get back into the garden and finish off the job. What's that? What's this? Carl, what are you saying? What's this? All right, listen, we will have to see how Herbert's fares, mate, but I don't. Poll. Oh, the poll. The poll. Right, the poll. The poll. Sorry. I didn't understand what you're trying to say there. Right, so just before we go, because Carl wants to know what are the results as it stands of now. The poll question is, are 3 signings enough? So if the windows were to close now, transfer window closing now, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, closed. And Arsenal signed just these 3 players. So Jurrien Timber, Declan Rice, and Kai Havertz. Would you be happy? Would you be happy? We have received 102 votes. There's been 2 thumbs up and 2 comments. I haven't had a chance to read those comments yet. But not much change in the percentages, though. So again, are 3 signings enough? 16% say yes, 3 signings would be enough. And I imagine Carl voted for that. And 84% says actually no. 3 signings obviously is not enough. Yeah, we're now in the Champions League, FA Cup, the League Cup, and every kind of cup. The teacup. We're in the teacup competition. Anyhow, what can I say? All right, so that is it. We are finished on here. Again, thank you for joining me. And also make sure that you go over and subscribe to Guna Matters, because we have done the last stream, streaming simultaneously on Guna Matters' platform. Go over and help him make his way to 1,000 subscribers. There's a particular reason why that benchmark of 1,000 means so much to a lot of our content creators. I'm not about to explain, I don't have the time for that, but help him make it one step closer to 1,000 subscriber count. So Glenwyn, thank you, it's been a pleasure. You know you're always invited to come on to Canon 40 TV anytime, bro. As long as it's controversial. If it's not controversial, we won't invite you. We won't invite you. I'm only joking. I'm only joking. And that is it. So we are here Friday. It is, what time is it now? It is 1 minute after the hour of 1 p.m. UK time. I'm going to head up and watch a little bit of the highlights. Thank you, Carl. I also got to go to the shop, got to do the garden, and come back and watch the remaining second. Was it second? Was it second? So good morning. After the lunch break on cricket, Australia versus, actually it's England versus Australia for the Ashes. Come on, Australia. Who said that? Anyhow, this has been Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world.